Greetings and welcome to Old Drunken Discography, where old friends and fans come together to BS, argue, occasionally agree, and discuss a musical artist. Today we are doing our Rage Against the Machine top songs. But speaking of rage, Stephen King has a book, the Bachman Books, which is now out of print because of a story called Rage, which is about a school shooting, and Stephen King
A
is
high
against
school
that
show and
now.
tell session explodes into a nightmare of evil.
Yes, it's not a very, I could see why Stephen King wants it out of print, but this is an original printing. So, Stephen King on Twitter, let us know what your favorite Rage Against the Machine songs are.
And is it Jeremy by Pearl Jam?
Never
I thought
heard
that
of
was hilarious. Sorry, I apologize. I thought it was good.
With me today, hold on, I've got to pick one of my backups because Tim stole mine.
That's okay. I got to come up with another one real quick.
There's no shelter here for Tim.
The front lines are everywhere.
He's gonna take power back. Will. And our returning special guest, the microphone fiend, Ed.
Chicka chicka what?
Oh yeah, and he was born as Ghost. That's Jason.
Son of a. Yep.
Is that two? Am I 2 for 2?
Wait, no, I used that. No, that was one of my backups. Okay, we're still good.
Okay.
All right. Facebook shout out to Shannon Bailey.
What's up?
And a Discord shout out to Nino.
Oh yeah. Thanks for joining.
So, we're doing we started this new thing where there are no repeats. Somebody picks your pick, you got to pick something else. So,
and we're doing this to bring you a really good playlist. Trying to get
20.
as much in there as possible.
Rage Against the Machine songs. Now, I mean, I'll start it off if you want.
Go for it.
Yeah, go ahead and steal.
Make it happen.
Tim sees it. I'm going to go ahead and do it now. I'm taking Vietnam.
All right, that's good. That's good.
I'm taking Vietnam.
Wow, okay.
I'll be honest. It was in my top 5 or 6.
Fear is your only god to the radio. Nah, fuck it. Turn it off.
Fear is your only god.
Love the Terrors, the product you push. Well, I'm a truth addict. Oh shit, I got a head rush. This song has a lot of references going on, from Rodney King with the coming down like bats from Stacey Koon to the CIA trying to shut down Sandinista with Undressed and Blessed with the Lord, the same devil that ran around Nago with a sword. This is 1997, calling out right-wing AM shows. That shit only got worse as time went on. This is a fucking must-hear Rage Against the Machine song.
I mean, I think Fox News had already existed at that point, so it was already beginning.
Rush Limbaugh was the thing.
Yeah, that's what they're speaking out is Rush and fucking
Oh yeah.
It just got worse though.
Oh. Yeah.
Now we don't have objectivity. Thanks.
So Will, what is your number 5?
I'm gonna say Down Rodeo just to get it out of the way.
Damn you.
I would normally put it in the top 3, but it's so good I wanted to put it on there.
I knew somebody was gonna have that one. I kept that one off.
So good.
Yeah, I kept that one off my list as well. So it's my number 7.
It's just oh man.
Yeah, it's my number 7.
A classic. Oh yeah, absolutely belongs.
It's just a quiet, peaceful dance. It's so good. Everything about it is factual. Like if you were a professional wrestler, sorry, I have to put it out there. If you're a professional wrestler and you took this song to be your character, you would be the best heel ever because 1, you're telling the truth the whole time. 2, people disagree with you about that truth, even though it's factual. It's perfect. Anyway, yeah, great song. Love it the must. I love seeing reactions on YouTube from people who have been hearing the song now for the first time. Mwah, chef kiss. Beautiful entertainment and content. I love it.
And what's great is if you go to their video, if you go to their channel, they'll listen to that, and then they go down a Rage Against the Machine rabbit hole.
Well, honestly, it usually starts with Killing in the Name, and then they go down Rodeo, which it makes sense. But this song, I think, is way more impactful than Killing in the Name somehow. Like, it's amazing.
I watched one where there was one. They were like they were recommending, his fans were recommending the live version of Bulls on Parade,
Yeah.
and he was just watching Tom on guitar. He's like, "Holy shit, what the hell is that guy doing?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
this is fucking amazing."
The man is everything about this band is wonderful.
All right, Ed, what's your number 5?
Testify.
Nice.
A lot of what the previous administration people are doing right now. So I really love this tune. I love the video too. The video for Testify is fire. I love everything about it. I love the angle of, telling the person that they're interviewing that, right outside the door, we got all this happening. You need to tell us everything you know.
He
It's
who
a good
controls
video.
the present controls the past.
That's right. And it's a great opener too. I really, it's just one of those bangers, man. And I think the video ties in the song very well. Like the colors in the video, I remember being really bright too, like the red. I think they use on there.
I can't remember the video for this one.
It was the
That
Gap
was one
video.
where they were like on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah. I know the video.
And I really like the way Zach's dreads look, like on this part on that album. I think
That's part of the
look,
song.
yeah, he looked the part of. Anyways, it's great. If you guys not watched the video, you guys should check it out.
Yeah, all their videos are pretty.
Outside the door, now testify. I want to listen to that now.
Tim, what's your number 5?
I'm going to continue with the Battle of Los Angeles. My number 5 is probably my favorite riff that they did. I'm going with Sleep Now in the Fire. Also, easily one of the best videos ever made, ever by anyone. But just much like Testify, just every time I hear it, turn that shit up. It's good. It's real good. Love it. And listen to the lyrics, kids.
Oh, Jesus, the lyrics.
Pay
It's like,
attention.
what did all those people listen to when they sung along at Woodstock? Were they just going, "Sleep now in the fire"?
Yeah.
I am the
Sleep now. Fire.
Overseer. Like, how do you miss that?
Great song, and I would be really upset if it wasn't on this playlist, so I'm making sure it's on there.
Yeah.
All right. Will,
Speaking of, I guess I should pick a song that is a single to put it on there. I'm gonna have to go with Bulls on Parade. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, 9, 10. It doesn't matter. It needs to be on the list. That god dang awesome wah just amazements of power and strength. Like it's like Jesus, it's just so good. It just hits so hard. And then the coolest scratch guitar solo on the planet. Like it's just so fire and so special and wonderful. And Denzel Curry covered it recently, which is dope. It's living in the hip hop community now. It's amazing. It's just a great song, and it deserves to be on this damn top songs list.
All right. Ed, what's your number 4?
I'm gonna go with Voice of the Voiceless for this one.
Nice.
That's I love the chorus in the song. It's and the guitar work on it is really good too. And for some reason, since I've listened to this album, that track is always one that stands out for me. And I know there's some bangers all over the album, but that one is this tune is always like resonated with me for some reason.
That was my Battle of Los Angeles pick.
Nice.
Up until I switched it at the last moment, so I'm glad you didn't. But
So it's your number 6.
yeah, it's my number 6. It's my number 5.5.
There you go.
All right, Tim, what's your number 4?
My number 4, I'm going to go with the Covers album. And the closest you come to a title track here, we're dealing with the Renegades of Funk. Man, like every time I hear it for the last 20 years, just turn it up and can't stop moving. The drums, the guitar. I love when the bass doubles it. I think Zach sounds great. Just an amazing song. I know it's a single, but it is so good. And yeah, just every time they hit that open E into the D, I think, or no, the F on the verses, it gets me every time. So
That's
gotta
actually
have Renegades of Funk on here.
that is that's
That
the
was your
low.
Covers pick?
No, that's the low point on that album for me. That's how
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how
Goodness.
like good
That's how good
album
that
is.
album is.
Like for me, like I heard that single before any of the album existed, and I was like, that says everything I need to know about this record. Like, oh my god, it was
It's
so
so
amazing.
good. Yeah. And shout out to Africa Bambaataa, of course. The soul song Force.
I'm
Mhm.
glad you did not take my Renegades pick though, but I'm going with Maggie's Farm.
Oh my
okay.
god!
Okay.
After that whole drama during the ranking, you okay?
That's why I
good job.
kept saying,
Well
"Don't
done.
you talk about Maggie's Farm."
It's beautiful.
I had him scared.
Yeah, this
Like,
song is
I had him scared.
this song is fucking straight fire. The way Zach delivers the lines, there's like this seething rage buried in it. It's like ready to just burst at any moment with his voice. It's such a great song for the people. And the verse, I ain't gonna work for Maggie's ma no more. Well, she talks to all the servants about man and God and law, and everybody says she's the brains behind Pa. She's 68, but she says she's 24. It's just a fucking amazing cover.
I'd say it's just another bomb track. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that. Coming at you with another bomb track, Maggie's
beautiful.
Farm. All right, I think Ed starts us off this time.
Eduardo.
I'm here.
Okay.
He's scrambling. No pick, no repeats.
Yeah. I mean, I think Know Your Enemy would be a good spot here.
Yeah. Hell
It's,
yeah.
Good choice.
It's a classic, and this is another one that I mean, there's that guitar riff. I mean, this is such a classic tune, man. The riff, the lyrics, everything together. Know Your Enemy. I love the way he yells it. Yeah.
They're the teachers who taught me to fight me. Compromise, conformity, assimilation, submission.
All of which are
the
American
elite.
dreams.
So good.
All of which
Yeah.
are American dreams.
And again,
So
right,
good.
hitting that spoken word moment, right?
Yep.
All of which are American. I mean, this is in him, man. He's great at it.
All right, Tim, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is a song. It was a single. I also feel that it encapsulates both sides of the conundrum that is Rage Against the Machine. You've got their message, and you've also got the hypocrisy behind the fact that they're trying to sell records. And I'm going to go with a B-side here. Off the Godzilla soundtrack featuring Puff Daddy, Jimmy Page, and Dave Grohl. I'm going with I gotta go with No Shelter. It's such a good song. And yeah, it's not included in these 4, but it needs to be on the playlist. It's so good. I feel like it's a better oh god, no. Yeah, it's like a better version of the best stuff off the first album.
somewhere in my mind, like I always put this song in the Evil Empire
Which I think
time
it was
frame.
from those sessions. But
Well, whenever I was putting together the track list, like it was a bonus track off of Battle, which is weird.
oh, weird. Okay, yeah, it was somewhere in there.
But
But
maybe
yeah,
it was
like
like a
Killing in the Name of is a great song, and I'm not picking it for my number 3. But I won't get mad if somebody else picks it. But
Yeah,
I'm picking No Shelter because I think it's an even better Killing in the Name of.
all right. Well, so far I'm doing damn good. You ain't stole none of my shit yet.
No one's stolen any of mine yet. I'm
Oh,
doing really good.
I wanted to do Viet Now and Sleep Now in the Fire. So yeah, you're good. I love it though.
Yeah, I'm
Mine-
going in with my top 5 as I wanted them.
my number 3 is Maria.
Nice.
Ooh, good choice. Yeah.
This was almost in my head. I was like, this is my number 1 song, but then I switched it. I love the storytelling in it. I love the message, and again, that shit is still happening. Just listen to this one. Tim is doing some cool shit on bass as well.
Mhm.
Honestly, I could have picked any song off
Always.
this album. It was a tough choice between New Millennium, Holmes, Maria, or Voice of the Voiceless. You know, this is just a
Tom's guitar work on Maria is really good too.
yeah.
Like he that little, I don't know what he does in there, but it's,
Shout out
good.
Greasy Grimes, but he'd be upset if Maria was not on this playlist, so it has to go on here.
Nice.
All right, Will, what's your number 3?
I mean, I was going to do this anyway, but I feel bolstered by the fact that Tim picked the B-side. I'm going to go Darkness from the Crow soundtrack because god dang, it is so good. It's jazzy and funky and dark and a Joy Division song at the same time. Like, I don't understand how they blend all of their influences into a cohesive unit. But this song,
And then do it later for a full album.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like they just do the best job of creating a groove, finalizing it, and then also throwing some awesome lyrics on top of it. Like beautiful, beautiful song. That's all I got.
Cool.
I could go more if you want, but
No, it's good. It's good. It's on the list.
What's your number 2, Tim?
Oh, my number 2. So I alluded to it in the rant and rank, but my top 2 Rage Against the Machine songs are both from Evil Empire, and since nobody's stolen either one yet, my number 2 is "Tire Me."
oh, good. It's
I
not
want to
mine,
be
but
like
it's so
Jackie
happy. It's good.
Onassis. I want to wear some dark sunglasses.
Yeah, man. Beautiful.
It's so good. That song is so good.
Yeah, that's a Minor Threat influence.
Yeah.
I'll do a little bit.
But it's also got a nice bounce to it that you can
Yeah.
just kind of just nod your head to. It's got a real energy. It's real good. I love that song.
Yeah, the chorus is just so fire. It's just so now you're tired of tying me. It's just so dope. So good.
All right, well, my
And
number
also
2.
that, yeah, I was gonna say sorry about Tire Me. That guitar work that Tom does that.
Yeah.
While he's saying Tire Me, he does like and he goes really high. It goes so well with that track. Anyways, go ahead.
I'm my number 2.
Yeah, great track.
Tim, you're an asshole.
It was a really good
Yeah,
song.
I'm surprised it made it this far. I'm surprised it made it this far.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go,
know. I'm
Jess.
surprised my number 2 hasn't been picked because I got 3 tracks for number 2 because I assumed you guys would be ticking them off as we went, and
Yeah,
you guys haven't picked any of these. So
What you got?
I guess I'm gonna go with Bullet in the Head.
Nice.
I mean, it's got to be on there, right?
All 3 of these need to be on here, which is
Stand
Honestly,
in line,
This
Believe in
whole
the
video
lies.
is a moot point because
bowing down to the flag. You got a bullet in your head.
like every single song from every single record.
That build up that happens, that did it, a bullet in your head. That little build up, dude. That's dude. It makes you want to burn the house down, bro.
Fucking
Like,
hell.
yeah, it's
God,
just
dude.
so
All
good.
right. God, I can't believe I'm doing this. All right.
Come on. Y'all got to have these other two somewhere in this list.
I don't know, man. I'm putting faith in everybody else.
Because I'm pretty sure y'all ain't gonna have my number one. So, what?
I'm kind of sure nobody's gonna have my number one too, so that'll be good.
I mean, I'm not so sure, but I think I got a unique one.
All right.
Uh,
what's your number two?
I'm going to put Revolver here from Evil Empire. As somebody who grew up with a shitty dad, this song was very cathartic and wonderful for me. And it's just so heavy and sinister and dark, and it gets the whole vibe of that whole theme. Like it's legit a fire, amazing song. Like just killer from beginning to end. So good.
All right. Ed, what's your
Ed.
number two?
I'm just gonna go with Killing in the Name. Nobody's picked that one, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's not
No,
one of
it's
the
a
ones
top.
I had, but I
It's a
should.
top banger, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and looking at the lyrics alone, like, I mean, is that else is that, and I don't know if they do it later in later albums, but they have a lot of build-ups in this album. You know, we're talking about, you know, and now you do what they told you. It's like those little quiet moments that build and build. And I'm not saying they don't, but I'm just saying I don't know if they do it as much in the other albums as much as they did on the first. But I really enjoy that, and that's one of the parts I like about this song too. And of course, everybody knows the lyrics, and you can sing along to it.
Yeah, because Wake Up has a great build up.
Yeah, that one right there is fire.
Wake up.
I guess I get to go first.
Yeah.
I started it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going back to Battle of Los Angeles and Ashes in the Fall.
All
Oh
right.
yeah. Okay. Good choice. Good
I
choice.
like this set list already because it's a mixture of singles and really deep tracks, and it's perfect. I love it.
Like it's almost foreshadowing of where we are now. So many great lines. Ain't it funny how the factory's door closed around the time that school doors close, around the time that the doors of the jail cells open up to greet you like the Reaper, or listen to the fascists sing, take hope here, war is elsewhere, you were chosen, this is God's land. Soon we'll be free of blood and mixture, seeds planted by our forefathers' hand. The whole song is just like swollen stomachs, the Apache, like the priest that fucked you as he whispered holy thing. Like it's just a fucking banger. Best Rage song.
Well, I disagree. My number one is going to be "Wake Up" from the self-titled. Like, dude, the first time I heard this, whew, it's dope, and there's a bunch of references I didn't understand. But when it got to the pre-chorus, it says networks at work, keeping people calm. You know, they went after King when he spoke out on Vietnam. He turned the power to the have-nots. Then came the shot. Then he does the same thing on the second time he repeats that part. You know, they murdered X and tried to blame it on Islam. Like every single one of those things is a brutal truth. And it's amazing that it's in a song that I heard when I was 10 years old. Like, my God, such an amazing song. And also just as far as songwriting goes, I think I heard a shot bit and build up.
It's those build-ups, man. DJs do it all the time, like to get the whole house bouncing or whatever. Rage, they do it right.
How long, not long, because what you reap is what you sow, and that song reaps.
I love when bands take when they make the music match the lyrics to some degree. Like you heard a shot, like you can hear the shot in the music almost.
Then came the shot. Yeah. So dope.
All right, Ed, what is your number one? Your favorite Rage Against the Machine song of all time?
Well, it's gotta be Freedom, man. Freedom is probably, in my opinion, is their best. That's the one I really enjoy going back to. Everything. It has so many references here. talking about, and then the ending, freedom. Yeah, right. Like it's just a good one. Got a great build up, great riffs in here. The solo is off the chain. It's one of those things that when I first heard Tom Morello do that, I remember I think I still have the magazine where it once Tabs kids we used to get magazines and they had tabs in the back. And that's one of the first solos that I learned. I can't remember how to play it now, but I did at one point. I also like the floppy disk reference here. I think it's kind of gangster.
I'm a soloist on a soloist. Oh wait, I'm a soloist on a solo list.
Solo list.
All live, never on the floppy
on
disk.
a floppy disk. Yeah.
Yeah,
dope.
I thought that was awesome that on inside the liner notes, there's a note that says no synthesizers were used on this record because Tom Morello is just that badass that he can say that.
Yeah. And they have, I'm talking some references here, talking about his poetry and, did you forget your name? I already talked about that. Losing the war, playing tic-tac-toe, talking about the planes and all that in Vietnam. But it's just a good song. Great build-up, great work. Sonically, it's fantastic.
Yeah, you're right, Will. It says no samples, keyboards, or synthesizers used in the making of this recording.
Yeah.
Never
They
noticed
had
that.
them point that out, man, because his guitar work was so odd and amazing. They had to.
All right. Tim, I guess you get to take us home. What is your
Yeah, and so I'd like to shout out Jason for stealing my first two alternate takes.
Oh wow.
And then I'm gonna shout out Will for stealing my number one and my my third alternate take.
What did I steal?
Which was it?
Yeah.
My number one is Revolver. I love that song. Like,
dude, I love you, man.
yeah, that song is so good. And then of course, yeah, Ashes in the Fall and Wake Up were like close contenders. Man, this is tough since I'm last.
Because if Will, you could have stole Revolver from Will, you could be like, no, that's my number one.
No, what we're gonna do, we're gonna stick with Evil Empire. And we're gonna go with the deepest cut I can think of, and that's gonna be Wind Below.
Yeah, buddy.
Because that song rips too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little guitar part going on, man. Yeah, it's just a great song. So
can I have an honorable mention here though?
Wait. Is one of your honorable mentions either Bomb Track or Take the Power Back?
Yes.
Yeah, mine were too. How is this? Okay. I'm not happy with this list. There ain't no Bomb Track or Take the Power Back.
Well, add those honorable mentions.
I'm pretty happy with this list. There's a lot of, but that shows how good Rage is. They've got more than 20 bangers.
But think about the opening tracks for each album, right? So you have Bomb Track, you have Bulls on Parade, and you have Testify.
Well, it's People of the Sun.
Oh, People of the Sun, yeah.
Yeah, People of the Sun, yeah.
And I mean, those are
all right. People of the Sun would be my pick for the backup for sure. Putting that out there.
Why don't you just go ahead and put like the entire first album up there?
How about you just put all three of their original records on there? They're all good. Every song rules. There's not a bad song in the bunch, man.
And my honorable mention will be In My Eyes.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, yes, Tim.
Minor Threat. What up?
Yeah, they do a good job with that one.
They do a great job with that one. Yeah.
So yeah,
since we're all getting honorable mentions here.
Yeah. What's your
honorable mention?
Oh, you want People in the Sun, right?
Yes. People of the Sun needs to be in there because I think that's a perfect list right there. All of it is great.
People.
And please, everybody, read their lyrics. Like their lyrics are part.
Not only read the lyrics, but look up anything you don't know already.
Yeah.
Even if it's on Wikipedia, just do it anyway.
Yeah, you heard a name, you heard an event, you heard.
I didn't know who Fred Hampton was, and when I was 10 years old, and then I went and looked it up when I had the internet, and it was awesome.
Yeah, if you look at this, all right, opening tracks, you've got Bomb Track, People of the Sun, fucking Testify,
yeah,
and Microphone Fiend. All right, and then you go back,
which is solid.
Yeah, you go and look at the closing tracks. You got fucking Freedom, You're the Boomerang,
Yep.
Yeah.
well, War Within a Breath,
Yeah.
Yeah, which is a
Magnus
great
Farm.
song.
Yeah.
Like,
No. The
Yeah.
best. The band in the middle's just as good as the beginning and end. They're so great.
Yeah, there's some songs in the middle that could easily be an opener for sure, especially in the first album.
yeah, we're missing Fistful of Steel,
And Settle for Nothing, man. I still think Settle for
Yeah.
Nothing is so good.
Settle for Nothing. We're missing
Without a Face.
Without a
Roll
Face.
Right,
Yeah.
Without a Face,
Snake Charmer, even, man. Snake Charmer's dope as hell, too.
Snake Charmer.
Yeah.
On
Born of
Battle,
a
we're
Broken
missing
Man, I would throw up there. That's
Just
a
make a
great
playlist
song.
of all 4 albums, I think.
Come Like a Bomb.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm Like a Bomb, so good, too. Damn it.
Yeah, I'll just screw the playlist on Spotify. I'll just link to Rage Against the Machine's Spotify list. Just listen to it all.
Discography in general.
Yeah.
But it was still fun picking these 24 songs.
24 songs, yeah.
That's 2 albums. You got half of it. You got to listen to at least.
Yeah. No, every single song on this list is something you should listen to if you haven't yet, for sure.
100%. All right.
Mhm.
So yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, give us your top songs below. Tell us how wrong we are for not including, I don't know, Ghost of Tom Joad below in the comments. And
Or Guerrilla Radio.
Oh,
oh
God.
yeah,
dude.
God,
Oh my
Guerrilla
gosh,
Radio.
Gorilla Radio's not on here.
There's so many songs we
Dude.
didn't put.
No, that cannot happen. Can I change one of mine?
Depends
No,
on
that
which
is
one.
seriously my favorite Rage Against the Machine song.
What would you change, though? I mean,
What'd you
Oh
change?
man, I don't. Oh,
I
man.
wouldn't change any of those, though.
Yeah,
That's the
because
fact.
you're-
Yeah.
Because oh shoot, because you're a special guest,
Oh, cool.
we'll give you an extra. We'll give you an extra
Yeah.
slot, and
Yes.
we'll put Guerrilla Radio in there.
Yes, that has to be on there for sure.
I mean, yeah. I mean, can we
We're
just.
all
Because
about
that
rules and
song
regulations here,
that
OGB.
song is based or influenced by Che Guevara because he started the guerrilla radio in Cuba, and that is one of the. Ooh, it was such a good song.
The drum beat in that song is like pretty
This
interesting.
is a good.
Yeah, it's a
Fire.
banger.
All right. Yeah, subscribe, stick around. Friday, we talk about the artwork. Be safe.
You thought this was fun.
Thought this was fun. Be safe and make good decisions.
And know you're enemy!